Let us do it. You can do it, Nikki. Good to see you all. Hey everybody, this is Mr. Hardcore Mode here, where nothing is easy. Warriors and wenches, how y'all doing? And God bless. We are back with another hard rant stream. I appreciate each and every one of you for being here, and anybody for being new here. How you doing? I'm sorry, I'm adjusting some music settings there, so it's not blowing in your ear, just going. Something like that. But anyway, good to see you all. We have a few things to cover, but before that, I think we got a trailer to show you, a game that I want to check out with you all here real soon. I think I should bring that up first. I'm gonna go ahead, because I always like to start it off with trailers as much as I can, you know, because especially for a game that I'm excited for. There's a couple of games that I want to check out. Where's a good sizable trailer? A trailer that shows the gameplay. I think we got at least 2 trailers for you today. I don't want to check it through IGN. IGN doesn't deserve my money or my numbers or my views. Let's see. Well, that will give a release date, so I guess PlayStation is fine. I can do that. Well, there's a gameplay and a... I don't know which one I want to pick. Well, this one... We'll do both. Why not? We'll do this one, which is the release date, and then we'll do the other one, which is the gameplay, because of course we want to know the game, correct? Of course. And then we got a gameplay trailer, and then we'll put that up right there, and then we have another one that I'm actually excited for. I actually already got a playtest demo that I can play right now, but I'm doing this thing with you guys. Escape from Tarkov is going to be out here soon. Of Ash and Steel is going to come out. I don't think it's an early access title that's coming out. Let's see. What was it? Pioneer? It's spelled a little bit differently. Yeah. I think it's only spelled with 1 E for some reason. Yeah, I think so. We got a lot of stuff to cover on the Hard Rant stream. We're gonna do it. Is that IGN? Fuck IGN. This one's in 4K. Hold on, let me check this trailer and see if it's got gameplay. It does. Cool. Okay. Okay. So we got 3 trailers. Got a lot of stuff to show. So I'm gonna go ahead and transfer us over. Hopefully I'm not too loud for you guys. If I am too loud, let me know. No, shouldn't be. Good. Alright. Okay. Alright. Let's go ahead and do this. I'm excited. I want to see this. Okay. Let's transfer over. Okay. Let us do this. This first trailer is called Pioneer. It's like a Stalker meets Destiny sort of game. And we're going to check this game out. I got a playtest ready. I'm going to play it here after I talk to you guys. Let's go ahead and jump right in and talk about this one first. Yeah, other players. I'm 16? I'm a civilian, shut up. Okay, you can pick up other guns. Hopefully you can modify them. Good. The world looks perfect. Okay. So we're going for a really anomaly crazy sort of post-apocalyptic era. We're not going with the radiation sort of, you know, we're heading more towards Metro than Stalker. At least they got the range right for a shotgun. So there's monsters, anomalies, bandits. I wonder if you fight other players. Nice melee. The game is a little bit, like, laggy a little bit, from my perspective. Yeah, heal. Everything's trying to kill you. Animations could use some work. That guy looks like a piece of shit. Interesting. I'm wondering if there is. When was this trailer? 3 years ago? No. We need an updated trailer of Pioneer. Let's see if they got one. We need an updated trailer of Pioneer, because Pioneer is like, it's coming out in. It's really close, actually. That's from a month ago, but that's from IGN. I'm not taking shit from IGN. That's IGN's job now. Just take trailers from other people, and then and then the reviews suck after that. Let's go ahead with IGN. At this point, I don't care anymore. Let's go ahead and go for... Wait, was he playing Pioneer? No. Not 11 months, not 5 months. 1 month? Frontier. It's like the newest one. Is that the newest one? That is the newest one from this month. Let's give it a shot. Really, devs? What's up with this music? What is this music? It looks a lot better. This song sucks, but the world and the gameplay looks good. I wonder how deep the RPG mechanics are. Does it take me a year to shoot somebody in the head? I mean, I could understand for bosses and elites, but I hope not for everybody. I'm liking the armor. Oh, there's a camp system? That's interesting. Hate the song, by the way. Now, are you... Okay, alright. So there is PvP. What happens when you kill them? Nice reloading. Of course there's PvE, we've seen it already. At this point, I'm already invested, but I'm wondering what the story is with this whole thing. Of course, it's got the Russian sort of vibes to it, but it's just like, are you actually in Russia? Because it looked like I saw a map and it was an island. I don't know. What up, Wesley? Showing attractive girls in a video game? That's dangerous. Since this is a Russian game, yeah, the open beta starts in October. Yeah, I'm gonna play that after this stream. Yeah, since this is a Russian game, you're not gonna have body type A and B. Russia don't play those fucking games, and you know I respect that. The game is called Pioneer. It's like a Stalker meets Destiny sort of game, and I'm here for it. It's like I'm curious to play it. It's by GFA Games. I'm curious. Didn't they make another game that I've played from? Wait a minute. I remember that. GFA Games made something else. No. I'm thinking of somebody else. There's too many developers that I got in my head, so I'm not gonna worry about it. Good game. I'm interested. I wonder if you guys are interested. I'm going to play test the game after the stream because I was invited. But yeah, awesome. Don't like the music though. Don't like the music. Okay. speaking of people don't play them games up in Russia, China don't play them games over there either, which I kind of respect. But we got a game called Where Winds Meet. Now it's a Chinese aesthetic game that's focused on, like, you know, sort of like the whole kind of Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, but amplified. But there's a lot of history into this game, but it's also got its fantasy elements. But hey, there's not going to be any woke shit in it. They're most likely, I mean, I've already seen it. They only got male and female. They don't play those games. Another country that doesn't play those games. USA, you need to step your game up. Hurry up. Oh, and by the way, this is a NetEase game, okay? So let's be honest, okay? It's a NetEase game that's free to play. So be careful, okay?
Blissful retreat. A place of joy where every day is pure bliss.
I didn't sign up for this, but whatever. First thing, I'm playing this game in Chinese, okay? Alright? Localizers in America, fine. I'm playing this game in Chinese. Alright? The last thing I need is somebody going, where will I take you? No. Those fake... I get it that every country has those horrible voice actors. I get it. But from my perspective, the Chinese voice actors, the Russian voice actors, the French voice actors, the Korean voice actors, even the Japanese voice actors, they sound great to me. In the American version, they try way too hard, if not at all. They talk normally before they get to the mic, and then as soon as they get to the mic, they're just like, and I'm like, get this nose-haired bitch out of here, okay? But I'm playing this game in Chinese.
You grew up without parents.
Not a nose-haired nose ring.
But hey, you had company. All those loving neighbors. Adorable little friends.
What the fuck?
Breathtaking views. But it's time to chase your dreams out there.
Give me the combat.
Welcome to Kaifeng. Total madness. And you'll love every minute of it.
Don't say total madness when it's literally a community of people just buying stuff and everybody's just fun. Everybody, don't say, if you're gonna say total madness, then show me the madness. There needs to be people screaming, blood everywhere. Don't say that. You need to be like a vibrant world with a whole community of people and businesses and things to do. That's this screen right here. Don't say, it's mad! And there's nothing happening. This just a guy on horseback.
Streets humming with crowds. Serene palaces towering above.
I'm a stickler for words, I'm sorry.
And thousands of people with their own stories to tell.
I'm gonna show you guys something that I don't like. See, this is what happens when you're old enough to notice some bullshit in a video game trailer, okay? This is what happens when you're old enough to see some bullshit in a video game trailer, okay? Watch this. What? No, watch. She goes up to this person, right? Doesn't even acknowledge her fucking existence. No animation, no her turning to her and say, oh, would you like to play a game or something like that. It's just still, maybe this is not the full version of the game, but I noticed these things, okay? Alright? Everybody's like, well, you gotta play the game first. You gotta play the game first. No, you don't. No, you don't. Whoever said that is a lie, okay? I mean, it's a free game, but, you know.
Enjoy rousing live performance.
See, this is nice. People clapping over a nice theater sort of thing. Is that Guan Yu? Up there? Is that Guan Yu? That's my boy. Bruh, let me talk to you. Hey devs, hey, how you doing? Okay.
Performances.
You walk up to these individuals in this game and you're like, don't you want to play a game of cards or you know, whatever Chinese people play, whatever mini games that they play. You want to, just like Red Dead Redemption 2, where you're actually in the game. You're actually living in the game. You know, you're looking at the other people's faces and seeing if they're you know, they're telling a lie or if they're gonna fold or something. Not this. This is lazy. This is lazy. I'm sorry. You put a white screen background with it's black and white and you say play this mini game. Play this black and white mini game. Look at this screen. This screen screams. What does this screen scream? It screams boring. That's what it does. I'm just saying, man. I just noticed these things, okay? Alright, I'm sorry. I'm just sorry. Just have them, you know, moving the cards themselves and putting it on the board, and then you can zoom in and look down. You can actually see the table and people walking around, and the day and night cycle will go as you play the video game. But when you do this shit with people's profile on the fucking screen, it screams lazy and boring. If you're not gonna spend that much time and work and effort to do that, then I'm not playing this minigame. I know you got the money. Shut the fuck up, okay? I don't want to hear anybody say, oh, well, they don't got the money. China's got the money, okay? They've been fleecing their own people and other people for years. They got the money.
Street fights that'll get your heart racing.
Shh. I'm gonna play this
Wall
game.
stride. Fetch from afar. You'd want to master these tricks.
Hey devs, I need to let you in on something. If you want your game to survive, you have to do more than this. I'm just saying. This is a gameplay trailer. I got another trailer after this where it shows the combat, and that's the part that really gets my blood pumping. When you show me walk around the world and play mini games and jerk off, I'm going to play the game for one day. I'm going to play the game for one day and be like, it's not. But if you give me a gameplay trailer where motherfuckers are beating the shit out of civilians and ripping clothes off of fucking concubines, and you gotta save them, and you do a 60-hit combo, people are gonna go like, where do I sign up? I'm just saying, bro. You can't just be showing a gameplay trailer. This is the first thing that they see, and they're like, I don't want to play as a sumo wrestler / card player / grabbing items from a distance game. Do I need to join the marketing team? I'm just saying, bro. It's like, hey, the first impressions are very important.
Rob the rich. Well, arrests happen to the best of us. Occupational.
So you can rob from the rich, and then you can go. So you can rob from the rich, and then get in trouble, and then go to prison. Okay, that's fine. That's cool. That's cool that there's like a GTA system into the game. I think that's the only thing that might pique my interest. But last time I checked, in China, you steal, you lose your hands. Okay? Alright, last time I checked, when you steal in China, you lose something. Don't tell me you just escaped. Don't tell me that.
Hazard, really. Paralyze your enemies mid-chase. Or let Tai Chi turn their strength against them. Or just yell really, really loud. These skills might just save your life. And be your key to becoming a legend. This is a vast world. But the real heroes always find each other.
See, this is what people want. See this part at the end? See, people like this.
Heroes always
See, people like this.
find
But people really like this, okay? Some giant Buddha statue throwing fireballs at you. Meanwhile, your men are joining the fight. That shit gets people's dick hard. You need to start off with that, okay?
the winds are calling. Will you answer?
I am so curious as to see the comment sections. Yo, these dogs better shut up. Okay, I learned something from this trailer. Geese are the enemy. Okay, they got me with the bear throw. See what I mean? Still processing that this is a free-to-play game. Yep, goose learned. See, they're talking about fucking throwing a goose. Hoping the game is well optimized on PlayStation 5. Somebody said, okay, curiosity is piqued at the dogs playing Mahjong. That person has a small dick. Okay, we don't listen to them. Friday cannot get here fast enough. I guess some people have probably seen this trailer already, or seen multiple trailers or combat. A lot of people are talking about the goose. Some people are dog poker. I'm in. See, these people, this is little pee-pee energy right here. Free to play is crazy. The game needs more hype. Yeah, the game needs more hype. We would like that. The only way you're gonna get more people to play a fucking video game, you need to bring the boys in, because when you bring the boys in, the women come in turn. That's just how it is. Now, if this was like some sort of like makeup session, you're gonna get a whole lot of ladies coming in, but not really that many dudes. A lot of gay dudes, but not that many dudes. But if you make a wuxia kung fu game, you're gonna get a lot of dudes in, so you gotta show what the dudes will like, and then the ladies will come in and be like, what's this game? I heard that my boyfriend plays this game. That's what I'm talking about. And I don't want to hear anybody say like, why do you have to talk about the manosphere? Anybody that says the manosphere is a bitch, okay? Anybody that gives me this whole sort of talk like, why are you always talking about men and women? It's just how it is. It's just a function of life. You know it. I know it. Everybody knows it without even thinking it, okay? You bring in the kick-ass combat, people will come. That's what happened with Elden Ring. That's what happened with the fucking Monkey King Black Myth Wukong. I'm sorry. You played one monkey and beat the shit out of the entire world, and then 10 million people bought the game. Let's play the other trailer. Okay, this is 2 months ago. This one is a day ago. Wait. Let me get this straight. Your limp dick trailer that came from a day ago, this game is coming out on November 14th. You mean to tell me that this trailer we just played, the trailer that we just played, is what's supposed to bring people to be like, oh shit, it's coming out in a couple of days? Bro, this looks exciting. You showed dogs, a geese, a tiny bit of action, and geese. That's what you showed. That's what you said. That was the trailer where it's just like, it's gonna bring a whole bunch of people in. the PR and marketing team needs to get swatted. Bro, let's look at the trailer that's from 2 months ago. I swear to you, if this trailer is better, this 2 month ago trailer is better than the release date trailer, I'm gonna be mad. I fucking hate you. I fucking hate you. Okay, China? I fucking hate you. Alright? We're showing hot women swinging around and shit. Okay? Alright? It's already better than the previous trailer. It's already better. Okay? It's showing a brothel and shit in the first 2 seconds.
A chaotic world turned upside down. A land ravaged by the fires of war, shrouded in its smoke.
See, this is what you want, okay? I'm mad. I'm mad, bro. I'm mad. These CGI trailers it's crazy. Bro, this is what you want. This is much better, okay? Much better.
Yet in darkness, legends are born.
See, you start with the heat and then you cool it down.
You wish to enter the jungle. Do you know the road up ahead?
You promised we'd roam the world together.
You sure you can save them? A hero has only one sword against countless foes.
For the greater good, small losses must be borne. But a small sacrifice for greater gain ahead.
Even when their bodies pile up, they're just footnotes in the annals of history. But are the common folk truly voiceless?
No. First of all, great trailer. Second of all, do not come at me with some weak ass English shit, and then as soon as a story portion is played, you play the Chinese guy that's you know, speaking his heart out. You either go full English or full Chinese. Okay? You full English or full Chinese, okay? I'm mad, bro. I'm mad. I'm fucking furious. This should be your trailer the day before, or the two or 3 days before the game's coming out. You need to do a switcheroony. That little trailer, it's where it's just like, you could play mahjong with the doggy. Ah! Fuck that shit. This should be the trailer where it's just like, come on down. You remember that trailer that Elden Ring had for the Shadow of Erdtree? Now this one is not fair because people will definitely go to a DLC automatically for FromSoft when it comes to Elden Ring. But the Shadow of Erdtree showed you a little showed you exciting fucking bosses and exciting destinations, and at the end it showed all the NPCs that you're gonna react with all bowing and like saluting to like a fucking effigy that was made by Mikola, and the music was going "Ah," and I was just like, bro, bricked up, when does the game come out? And we found out it was months later, and we were just like, we're set. That's the shit we were talking about. That's the shit we were talking about. This is the same shit. You need to do the same. Your team needs to realize, do not call my ass. You're not going to call me, okay? I'm just making a joke. Don't call my ass and be like, what should we do for the trailer? Nigga, come on. Bro, I'm gonna play as a female in this game. And I'm gonna do all the female weapons. I heard that you can have an umbrella. I'm gonna use the umbrella. I heard you can use a fan in this game. And did you just see, bro? Look. Did you see? This is me. See, I'm gonna have some hot Asian chick with all white clothing using fucking chains. As soon as you see chains in a video game, every single nigga that likes to be a ninja in the game is gonna be like, where do I sign up? We got dual blades and chains. Every alternative nigga out there is gonna be like, bro, I'm gonna be a monk, bro, I'm gonna be Itachi and shit. That's how you bring in people. Bro, God, everybody lives in a fucking bubble, so they don't know how to make movies, they don't know how to make games, and they don't know how to do PR, bro. What happens when... I know I'm showing her ass, you'll be fine. What happens when you stay in your house? Or what happens when you play only one video game? Or what happens when you stay in your little echo chamber? Guess what? You get the worst sort of critiques out of your own mouth. So when you say something like, Bethesda's games are never broken, and every nigga out there that has been not living under a rock says, what the fuck? Bethesda, all their fucking games are broken. You see what I mean? Basically what I'm saying is, when these Chinese developers don't get out of their fucking head case, if they don't get out of their Chinese fucking pasta bok choy, fucking white rice and fucking boiling up cats and shit, if they don't get out of their head case and realize, what are gamers? Oh, okay, gamers like combat. They like crazy combos. They like magic. They like crazy weapons. They probably like hot chicks. They probably like fucking crazy characters with like a crazy backstory. They like crazy builds and stuff. If I remember correctly, there were millions of people that were playing Diablo and all these other games. And if I'm looking at this correctly, you know, people like this, because I noticed that a lot of people play this game. If you don't look at what other people are doing like I do, you are going to make a trailer like you did the previous one that we just saw, where it's just like, our game is coming out in 3 days. Join our game where you can throw a bear into rocks. Join our game where a goose will bite you on the ass. Join our game where you can play as a dog. It's coming out in 2 days. And then people are going to be like, I don't want to play this baby game. Sorry. I just did a rant. I just realized I did a rant. I'm sorry. I just did a rant. I'm sorry. Okay, all right. Sorry. Let's go back a little bit.
When the world falls silent, my blade speaks for them!
Nice. See, that's a good trailer. Combat, the gameplay, that's actual gameplay, by the way. See, that's when you know that's gameplay. That was not only a little bit of the story, so much. I like how they did not too much story. I think Japan does a very good job. Japan and China does a very good job at telling you a story and you still don't understand what the story is. I think they do a really good job. Unlike in the West, where they do trailers where they show the whole fucking movie. They're like, here's a 2-minute trailer. And then you finish the 2-minute trailer and you're like, I think I just watched the whole fucking movie. What the fuck? The fuck? It just showed me the whole movie. So, this should be your trailer. This one right here. God, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I get angry when I see laziness. I take that back. I don't get angry that I see laziness. I get angry when I see laziness from developers that can do a good job. When I see potential, when I see that these individuals have the potential and they're just like, yo, look at this combat, bro. Look at this combat. I'm like, bro, yo, bring out a trailer and show them what we got so they could get excited. We could get some fans. And when this game drops, they're going to be excited, bro. All right, I'll make a trailer right now. And then you look and then you see some negative dislikes more than likes. And then you see that only 14,000 people have checked out your trailer. And you're like, yo, what trailer did you show, bro? I chose this one. I showed them I showed them this. I showed them this. And I'm like, nigga, are you fucking kidding me? Bro, what about the combat I just gave you? The combat videos that I gave you. The CGI, like fucking combat and all that crazy shit. Ah, shit, bro. I just don't give a fuck. And I'm like, nigga, are you allergic to money? You think we built all these China #1 fucking restaurants for people to enjoy food? Nah, nigga, we did it so we could fucking make this game using that money. Every China Sun or China #1 restaurant has paid to make this game. And you gave us Sheena Ibu dogs playing mahjong. Are you fucking kidding me? If this game doesn't make money, you're fired. By the way, if you're wondering what I'm talking about, I'm saying the exciting trailer that you just saw was 2 months ago, right here. 2 months ago, August 20th, 2 months ago, with 11,000 likes and 347,000 views. The one that is coming out like a day ago, literally yesterday, because the game comes out in literally just 3 days or 2 days. That one got 5,000 likes with 175,000 people viewing it. Nigga. That's what I'm talking about. If you're wondering what I was like raving about, that's what I was talking about. You don't show... listen. Hold on. You don't... listen. You don't show this the day before the game's gonna come out. Because people are gonna look at that and be like, yeah, not my game. I'm not really into board games or whatever the fuck this game is about. But if you show them this, then they're gonna be like, oh, Kakatai. Sweet. And people are gonna be like doing ninja moves. It's like, bro, people are gonna do stupid shit like I always do. Whenever I see a game that I like, I'm gonna be like, bro, I'm gonna use a great sword, and bro, I'm gonna be like guts, and I'm gonna be like, and I'm gonna be like, because people are fucking kids at heart. That's why. People are kids at heart. When you give them this, you're gonna get all the little dick boys playing this game, and women. This is little dick boy energy and women that will play this game. Okay? By the way, when I see a dog, when I see a dog in a video game and it attacks me, I kill the dog. I'm not one of these motherfuckers out here that's just like, oh, I'm sorry, I like dogs, but I'm sorry. Nah, nigga, it's a fucking video game. Alright? You're one step closer to having AI. Okay? You're one step closer to having an AI girlfriend. Alright? Stop that shit. It's just a fucking video game. This ain't Hassan Piker up in this shit, okay? Alright? But when you get this, people are gonna be excited. The only dog in a video game that I actually felt sorry for was Sif from Dark Souls, where he had the sword in his mouth and shit. That's the only dog. Every other dog can kiss my ass in a video game, okay? Nobody else matters. When I see a dog and then it attacks me in a video game, I'm just gonna be like, all right. I have a hunger system in this game and I need meat, so... Anyway. We're gonna move on from that. God, I was going in. Okay, all right. Let's stay focused now. All right. Let's stay focused. Your pitch, Mr. H, not theirs. I was seeing red, bro. I saw the trailer and I was like, what am I watching? And then I looked and then it said, this trailer was from 24 hours ago. And I'm like, 24? When does the game come out? 2 days from now. Okay. If you don't want money, show this trailer. I hate mini games and video games sometimes. I don't know about you guys. Well, besides Blitzball, okay? I like Blitzball. I ain't gonna hate on that. Okay. So, let's talk about some video games, okay? Hey everybody, this is Mr. Hardcore Mode where nothing is easy. Warriors and wenches, how y'all doing? And God bless. The Grammys, with the best score soundtrack for video games and other interactive media nominees. They are up. They are up and running. Now, I know what you're saying. Do we give a fuck about the Grammys? No, we don't give a fuck, okay? Not at all, okay? Will Smith is not gonna come out and slap, you know, Expedition 33 up in the face, you know? If Will Smith just came up and smacked Mael up in the face at the Grammys, I'd be like, yo, what the fuck was that shit? The reason why I bring up Expedition 33 is because of this. Here are the nominees. Avatar, Frontiers of Pandora, Secrets of the Spires. Who's playing this game? Nobody knows. Avatar is just a movie, not a video game to me. Helldivers 2, last time I checked, they only had one song. Burr, 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 burr. And I'm like, that's literally the only song that matters. Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. I heard it's a good game, but not really into buying Bethesda games right now. Star Wars Outlaws, wild card, a pirate's fortune. This is the dumbest shit I've ever fucking seen. You're gonna put Star Wars Outlaws in the section for best. We're talking about music here, but I'm gonna be honest with you. Anything in relation to Star Wars Outlaws should not be in any category. As a matter of fact, isn't this a DLC? This seems forced. This seems very, very forced. Like, nobody was thinking about this. No one at all was thinking about this. So, the last one will be Sword of the Sea, which I do not know too much about. Now, I want to go back to the Star Wars Outlaws one before I talk about Expedition 33 not being in this section. I firmly believe, just like the video game awards, I think they're all rigged. I think each and every one of these award systems are all rigged. Because, let's just be honest. Let's just be plain and clear. Let me down this a little bit. I apologize. That might be a little too loud. Can we be honest about this one? I think that all of these things are rigged, and everybody knows it. This is why nobody actually watches. Nobody in a plethora of people actually watches the Grammys. You remember that time that Will Smith smacked fucking damn, I forgot his name. Chris Rock. You remember when they smacked him? Nobody was really watching the Grammys until that moment happened. So it's just mostly like Access Media is making a choice and not you. I always see like, what's the term I'm looking for? You ever see these woke media centers do this like, yo, let's do like the best 10 Star Wars movies and the best one will be rank 1. And I'm just like, I'm really gonna take advice about which one is the best Star Wars movie from Variety, and it will always be some woke ass fucking game at rank 1. You're gonna be like, okay, rank 1 has to be A New Hope or Return of the Jedi. It has to be. It has to be. And they're like, oh, rank 1 of best Star Wars movie or series would have to be Acolyte. And I'm like, get this bitch out of here. Get this bitch out of here. Throw her out the fucking window. So when I see that from Access Media, they get the majority of the vote. So whatever they say, we get this shit. We get this bullshit everywhere we go. So everybody knows that Expedition 33 should be down here. Everybody knows this. But the fact that they're not here really does hurt. Now, I'm pretty sure Sandfall wishes they were on there, but they're not too bothered by it. They're steadily growing on their own. Asmongold says this: why is Expedition 33 not in the running? No one gives a fuck about any of these games. The only one that should be on this list is Helldivers. Helldivers has literally one good song. I'm sorry. The soundtrack of Helldivers is just one song. Every other song is just, you know, soldier type music. But everybody knows that one song. Brr, 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 brr. And I'm like, that's the one song. Okay? Expedition 33 has a plethora of songs in their fucking soundtrack that are really fucking good. Okay? We're not gonna talk about Helldivers. If anything, I think the only one that probably deserves to be in here is probably Indiana Jones: The Great Circle, because I have heard the music in there and it's alright. But I think the Sword of the Sea, you know what? I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna check it out. Not there. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Sword of the Sea. Oh, Sword of the Sea should be in that one. I know these developers. They're the same. Okay, Sword of the Sea should be in that category. That makes sense. I think Sword of the Sea and Expedition 33 should be in there. And Hell, okay, let's put Helldivers 2 in there. Fine. But Sword of the Sea does indeed belong in there. But Expedition 33 not being in there, this is another case of Access Media hating any game that is not within the realm of AAA. Because Expedition 33, Sandfall Studios, is an indie developer. You see what I'm saying? It's just like Arc Raiders. When they see Arc Raiders, they're just like, we don't really like this type of game. And also they do this whole political thing where it's just like, apparently there's AI assisted voice acting inside Arc Raiders. So they gave Arc Raiders a low score because they hate AI. And everybody unanimously agrees that this is a bunch of political bullshit. That's what I'm talking about. They get a low score because they got AI assisted voice acting in it. That's it. Or TTS. That's all. And it's not even new. So it just comes to the fact that they don't know you, or they don't really care too much about you. Now, let's say if you're, I don't know, an Ubisoft game, an Activision game. If you're a Naughty Dog game, you can bet your fucking ass you're gonna be on this fucking list. Okay? You know what's a funny thing is? I'm surprised that Death Stranding is not on this list. Death Stranding 2. Ah, that's why. Because Hideo Kojima said that he's okay with AI as long as it's assisted. And that probably got him off the list. Because Hideo Kojima is not fully against AI. So it just becomes two things. Whether or not you agree, you better agree to our political views on everything, or you're not on the list, or you'll get a bad score, or you're just an indie developer. That's it. You're not part of the cool club. That's it. You remember all that inclusivity that they were talking about? You remember that? I never forgot. You remember that inclusivity? I remember. They must have forgot. Expedition 33 getting snuffed, just invalidating this whole ass category. Haha, how much did Ubisoft pay? No Expedition 33 is crazy. Fucking Frontiers of Pandoria is there, but no Expedition 33. How the fuck did Avatar make it, but not Expedition 33? Classical albums, Clair Obscur and Duets 30th anniversary is up there. Yeah, okay, bud. No Clair Obscur, not having Clair Obscur, not having Expedition 33, not having Expedition 33. Why didn't you have Expedition 33? Why didn't you have Expedition 33? No Expedition 33, none. Even Pirate Software, that fucking cuck, even says not even Expedition 33. No Expedition 33 or Digimon. I don't know who this bitch. Why did he say Digimon? No Silk Song. Silk Song has some good music. No Expedition 33. Again and again and again and again. They are fucking with you wholesale. That's it. Ubisoft is able to get in there, which is funny because last time I checked, Ubisoft got partly bought off by China. And they're still in debt. So, if you can't even be good with your own money, how the fuck can you be in the list? You know what I mean? I firmly believe if you can't maintain your money, you should not be in any sort of fucking list. Okay? You should be in a fat list. That's right. You want to put things that you want in your fucking mouth and nobody else wants to. You're in the fat list, right? Ubisoft, EA, Naughty Dog, that's in the fat list. The fattest fucking company that's made games that they want but nobody else wants. And the winner is da 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 da. You decide. Nobody gives a fuck. KCD 2 not being on here, bro. Somebody said KCD 2's not on here. God, I'm getting sick. Oh God, KCD 2 not being in here. As a matter of fact, I have a question. Hogwarts Legacy. Hogwarts Legacy Grammys. Because Hogwarts Legacy has some good music. That's what you're listening to right now. Hogwarts Legacy received a Grammy nomination for Best Score. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You guys don't even... This was in 2024. Holy shit. You guys hate J.K. Rowling. You hate J.K. Rowling. But in the Grammy nomination in 2024, you gave Hogwarts Legacy a chance, but you won't give Expedition 33 a chance. Now I'm confused. I honestly don't know. I honestly am so confused. I honestly don't even know. What a fucking disgrace. Okay, we're gonna let that go. We're gonna move on from that one. Okay, we're gonna talk about some Fallout, guys. Hey, how's everybody doing? I remember people editing Will Smith to saying, "Keep fucking my wife's mouth." And Chris says, "I'm going to," okay? What the fuck? Star Wars Outlaws had excellent music. It's just that no one played it. That's what I mean, bro. That's what I mean. If it had was it excellent music, or was it just more John Williams music? You know what I mean? Was it excellent music, or was it just music where it's just like, oh, it's just music from every other Star Wars film? Because sometimes when I hear music from newer Star Wars, they all sound the same. Okay? I remember music from KOTOR. I remember music from the prequel. I remember music from the original trilogy. But when I hear it from Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, but Star Wars Survivor, or Jedi Survivor, or Outlaws, I don't hear it. I honestly don't fucking hear it. Nothing stands out. You have to give me something that stands out. I think Sword of the Sea and I think that's literally the only one that would stand out. Sword of the Sea is the one that should stand out. And that's a sort of an indie developer too. It's weird. It's very weird that I think what we got right now is a bunch of saboteurs within Grammys and within Grammys and within the Video Game Awards. I think they're just all shams. Just people putting stuff that, oh, the chuds will not like, or what they like. We don't get to choose. We don't get to choose the nominations. When was the last time we get to choose the nominations? I haven't seen it. So when I see that, when I see Jeff Keighley say, go out there and let your voice be heard and let yourself choose what you want as you know, game of the year, and I'm just like, nigga, we're literally the 10% vote. We're literally the 10% vote. Guess who's the 90% vote? As a matter of fact, I'll look it up for you now. Video Game Awards, right? Video game. I was right. I was right. Here it is. Here it is. For most categories at the Game Awards, your public vote counts for 10% of the final decision. The remaining 90% is determined by a voting jury composed of over 100 global media outlets and critics. Let's see. Exceptions are Players of Choice Award and awards for other shows like Golden Sticks. You know, that one I don't really care too much about. Let's see. Yeah, a lot of people are pissed about this. Let's see. Where we at? Who is the... Yeah, let's see. Who is the voting jury? The voting jury for the Game Awards consists of yeah, I know that. Examples of past and current outlets that have been part of the jury include LA Times, NPR, Variety. Oh, these are gamers right here. These are gamers right here. PC Gamer, gay. IGN, double gay. GameSpot, gay. Edge, never heard of you. Ars Technica, never heard of you. Famitsu, gay. PCGames.d, Germany, gay. Saudi Gamer, pedophiles. Outlets in Brazil. China, Mexico. So wait. So are we just saying countries now? We're just saying countries now. We're not saying what the outlets are. Yeah, so those are the people that get to decide. I can't wait until IGN burns to the fucking ground. I can't wait till they get replaced by AI. I can't wait. I'm ready for that day. I like Mr. Matty Plays, but he's become too softball to review games now, in my opinion. He should have said more shit to Mark Dara, and I'm still pissed at that shit. But it's fine. I guess he was trying to be cordial. Okay. I'll put the music down on this one. Okay. Hey everybody, this is Mr. Hardcore Mode, where nothing's easy. Warriors and Munches, how y'all doing? And God bless. We are here to talk about the Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition that nobody asked for, that has ruined everybody's gameplay and mods and overall DLCs, just so they could add more to the creation store. So you can have maybe a blue Pip-Boy. So maybe you can have some red power armor. So maybe you can have... Oh, guess what? The Season 2 of Fallout is about to come out. So here's some armor from that ghoul with the giant trench coat. Let's see how Matty Plays feels about the whole thing.
Let's do this. Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition is abysmal. I hope you have not touched this piece of garbage. Just gonna put it out.
That was easy. That was easy. That's easy right there. We're gonna listen to a little bit more of what Matty Plays has to say, and then I'm gonna show you a little bit of information. Let's go ahead.
Out there right away. Bethesda needs to feel the heat on this one, because it's one thing to break your game after 9 years last year. It's another thing to wait 18 months to do something about it.
Yep.
It's a completely separate subject to make that return after 18 months and make the problem worse. So rightfully, the community is taking Bethesda and now in turn Xbox to task. But the main reason I wanted to follow up here on this subject was simply because there were things that I was not aware of when I made my already scathing review on the Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition. Everything from the pricing of some new creations added in as part of Creation Club that are designed to completely scam you, all the way to PlayStation fans not even getting their hands on some of the new free content. This reeks of lack of preparation.
not only from a PR perspective, but also for a dev perspective. The game is a laggy, shitty mess, more than it usually is. Actually, the modders already fixed that whole ordeal. The modders have fixed everything, and they should be fully endorsed. Not anything that came from Bethesda's ass. Okay? You should respect the modders for sticking around. Hell, even Fallout London. I respect those motherfuckers for making such a spectacular piece of art. But these developers have literally just shoved inside Fallout 4, which was already just fine if you don't fucking touch it, and made it into a heaping pile of shit. So now everything is destroyed. The even the store that you use on there is completely devoid. You can't even, like, the screen like he just showed you. Like, none of the mods are even showing up. Everything is stuttering. Everything is breaking. Here's a perfect example of what he's talking about. Here's a perfect example. And this guy's playing on PlayStation.
It just loaded up the game in Diamond City. Look. Oh, what the crap? What is this? Freaking Anniversary Edition? Are you kidding me? What the shunk, bro? What is this? The freaking Burj Khalifa? It just loaded up the game.
So this is what you have now with the Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition. Let's continue.
And I just have to ask what the point was. What do you hope to get?
Monetization. They wanted you guys to get confused on whether or not you needed to buy this new Anniversary Edition. Did they want to pull in new people? Of course developers want to pull in new people. What are you talking about? What are you dumb? Of course they want to pull in new people. But they also want to confuse the new players. They do this shit on purpose. Or, I swear to you, if they didn't mean it, that's even worse. I hope that they did this on purpose, because people can't figure out what edition that they need to get, or whether or not it's an upgrade, or if they need to purchase the upgrade at all if they already got the game. It's a complete mess. One side is saying you need to purchase an update, and the other person is saying, no, not person, but the actual website is saying, like, oh, you don't need to get, like, an upgraded version. And then another portion is saying, like, oh, you do need to do it. So it seems like it's on purpose.
Is this some, like, deliberate internal ploy to sabotage Elder Scrolls 6 by dropping Shattered Space around this time last year, and now Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition? Are we just, like, trying to whittle away all of Bethesda's goodwill so that when Elder Scrolls 6 comes around, I'm jaded beyond belief?
Well, by the way, Matty Plays, we are not whittling down anything. The developers are doing that. The developers are whittling down all this bullshit. This has nothing to do with us. We just point at the issue and say, hey, the fuck is this? The hell is this, bro? What the hell is this? You remember that time that Starfield came out and it was borderline dog shit, and they had somebody to come in there and say, hey, the game is not dog shit? You remember that? You remember every time when you had a negative review on Steam about Starfield, there was always a person from the Bethesda saying, hey, the game's great. I'll never forget that shit.
Even if the game is heat, I won't buy it. Like, is that what we're going for here? Because we're on the way. Ladies and gentlemen, Reddit is having a good time with Xbox marketing, which now I finally have a picture I can point to and say, hey, if you want to put Xbox marketing into a nutshell of how disconnected they are with their own product, here you go. Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition's available today. Everyone liked that.
Hey, how you doing, chat? This is what they put up. Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition, available now. Everyone liked that. What do you think the comment section is saying? What do you think the comment section is saying right now? If you said that everybody said in the comment section nobody liked that or everybody disliked that, you'd be correct.
Now, if it worked at the bare minimum, I'm sure we would. but Xbox showed with Redfall and those leaked internal emails from Phil Spencer thinking like Redfall would be like an 80 Metacritic game and could be one of their big exclusives of the year.
Phil Spencer is a crock of shit who's a liar, and he should be fired. Redfall from Arcane Studios should have never been made. They should have stuck to... It's still their fault, though. They made Redfall, okay? It's still their fucking fault. They should have never made that shit. They should have stuck to one-player games, stuck to Dishonored, to that whole lifestyle of Dishonored, and then worked from there. But they didn't. And now they're doing the same thing with Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition. And is there people playing Fallout 76? Yeah, but not that much. Not really.
And do well, that they don't really interact with their own content clearly, because anyone who lays hands on Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition realizes Bethesda has made their own game, which I thought was pretty great, significantly worse over time, not just through optics and pricing, but also just like it runs worse. That's unbelievable to me.
I believe it. Meanwhile, on Reddit, I actually do want to show you something on Reddit. Here's what somebody said on Fallout 4 Reddit. Skyrim's Anniversary Edition was incredibly good, even if it wasn't balanced at all. It gave the game hundreds of hours of extra content, more locations, millions of quests, new armor, weapons, everything. All of that for roughly $20 in my country. Now, Fallout 4's Anniversary Edition, on the other hand, 150 plus creation. By the way, I want you guys to know something before I say anything more. Skyrim Anniversary Edition, this was back before the woke era. This was back before the better devs that knew what the fuck they were doing probably dipped out. Okay, now we're in Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition. I'm starting to recognize a pattern here with Bethesda where they like to make editions of an older game and they don't like to make anything new. And anything that is new is basically Skyrim with guns. New Fallout 4's Anniversary Edition, on the other hand, has 150 plus creations, yet seems like 125 of them are just skins and paint jobs. Yep. I was incredibly excited for it. I purchased it. I spammed posts asking stuff about it. I was expecting far more than what I got from it. Having looked through the creations menu, which as of writing this doesn't work for some people, but that will be fixed at some point. Skyrim has the same issue. It really is just skins and a couple of workshop decorations. Sure, it adds a handful of new guns and some outfits, but what else? Nothing. All of that for $35 in my country. This Anniversary Edition is incredibly underwhelming, and it is severely saddening. I don't even care about paid mods or mods in general, but this is insanity. Fuck Bethesda. Shit, the TLDR. Fuck Bethesda. See, I'm okay with paid mods, but only by creators that aren't working within Bethesda. You know what I mean? I'll do paid mods, but away from corporations like AAA developers. If you're just some bloke who is just, oh man, well, I want to people when they play my game that they can have a female character with a fat ass and fat set of tits. And every armor that you have will match up with those set of tits, like double D's. Pay the man. Pay the man. Of course we want to pay the man. You're gonna have a female fucking Vault Hunter with a pair of double D's. Pay the man. But not when you got these motherfuckers out here that not only break the game that you've modded or haven't modded, breaks your DLCs, gives you a load of bullshit whether or not you have to pay this mod or not. Turns out it's $35, and then you come back, all your shit is gone, all your shit is broken, the store doesn't even work, and at the very tip top of it, the stuff that's added is all just skins. It's all just shitty skins. And the funny thing is, your mods are probably better skins of the shit that Bethesda has already given you.
So, people on Reddit have had a bit of fun with this new social post. Everyone hated that. There's your 9,000 upvotes. So yeah, people aren't pleased about this. This is not an opinion I'm expressing that's within the minority. A lot of folks are really upset across the Fallout community, and rightfully so, because the question you have to ask in all seriousness.
Somebody in chat says, Maximize says, ex-girlfriend, a huge Skyrim fan. She doesn't want 6, believe it's going to be all around modern trash. I'm going to have to agree with her. Because what's it going to be? Is it going to just be a slightly prettier version of Skyrim? I've seen somebody put 1,000 mods on Skyrim, and the graphics are spectacular. Okay? You can do a lot with less. Okay? We're talking about Witcher 3. Have you seen Witcher 3? That game is still... That game's old. Witcher 3. When did Witcher 3 come out? That game's still beautiful. Okay?
Is like, if this is to celebrate Fallout 4, I don't want to know how you feel about something you don't care about. Because this should be, I think, an IP you care deeply about. It certainly matters to you when it's driving a lot of money, like, oh, hey, you know, the Fallout TV show, and hey, the next gen update, and hey, 76 expansions and DLC. Like, it should matter enough, right? I guess not. And so now people are going over to Steam and rightfully leaving their thoughts in the review section on the Steam page for both the Fallout 4 Creations Bundle, which is the new one that dropped yesterday. For those who are not informed, these are all of the previous...
Do not get that Creation Bundle. Don't get it, don't buy it, don't download it.
Creations that were a part of Creation Club, wrapped into one bundle and sold off to you. So this does not include any of the new creations that have come out, none of which, in my opinion, thus far are really anything to write home about, but at least if those were kind of rolled into the overall bundle, you might have a little bit of a leg to stand on here, but it's $20 of old junk. So yeah, it doesn't represent the new era of creations, which honestly, I don't think they did a good job doing that either. But when you go to Fallout 4's own Steam page now, people are leaving reviews on that as well.
Yep.
And it's not pretty. Like, people are really going after Bethesda, and there's a real sentiment that's been growing since...
I'll actually show you right now. What did they say over... I'll give you at least 3 or 4. The fact that you have when I see a game with too much bullshit onto it, and when it culminates and bundles together, and the whole fucking game, if you get everything together, it's fucking over $100, you might have yourself a bad game. I'm just saying, you might have yourself some devious developers. They took away most mods and made them creations. If there was a mod you liked, you can't use it now. This update or recent past one is why. Not only did you give an unwanted and broken update for a game that was fine, you went and did it again, breaking even more stuff and killing the modding community while trying to put... By the way, there's barely any modding community for fucking Starfield. So for you to come back and then destroy Fallout 4, that's impressive. Okay? You went and did it again, breaking even more stuff and killing the modding community while trying to push even more bloody Creation Club bullshit. This is a great way to kill the very same community that gave you the success needed to be able to have your beloved Amazon series. I won't be buying another Fallout from Bethesda again unless they manage to pull their game together. Another person says, boy, it sure would be nice if Bethesda didn't break the game with every update. Another one says, every time they update it, destroys the game. Why even update it at all? Modders already fixed most of it, and it was going good. I quit. Want my damn money back. Tired of the money grabs and bullshit from this fucking company that could not make any new games for a decade, but can destroy existing ones. I'll give you... Another one says, fuck this update. The newest update broke everything. Creation Bundle broke my Fallout 4. It doesn't even recognize my DLC, so I lost access to the Creation Club items that needed the DLC to work, like the unofficial Fallout patch. I am done with Bethesda. Yeah. Yep. Last one. Before the Fallout show, the game was fine. It was okay at most. Something to play when you were bored as fuck or had a weird itch. Pretty decent. I don't blame the show by all means, by the way. I am just giving a time frame, but ever since that happened, the game is now like Cyberpunk 2077 levels of broken. It downgraded, and by the way, this current update is even worse. There is a mod that I think on Nexus or somewhere that rolls back their stupid update to fix the game. So I recommend that, but the vanilla, this game sucks now. I was going to return maybe because I had an itch, but I had a gut feeling something might go wrong, and I guess it was right. Shake my fucking head. Bethesda doesn't deserve the Fallout IP. God, that last one. God damn, bro. Yeah. God. What's this last one? It's a little bit too long. For the people saying that are saying just downgrade, read only the manifest. I already handled that by the time that the first round of next gen updates was announced. I'm not the target for this cash grab. I have a custom 700 plus mod list that has custom patches and balance edits that I personally made for it. Do not want to start a measuring contest, just telling that I know my shit. I simply want this paid mods crap to end. Unlikely as it is, just stop defending these greedy actions. If you want to be a bootlicker, stop wasting comment space and just mail your wallet directly to the headquarters. There is no difference in the end. This is what they actually desire. That guy was going in hard. I think paid mods are great on individuals. Like I said before, I think mods are good with individuals, not companies. And you can make sort of steps to be like, you know, hey, make sure that this mod works. Otherwise, I'm not going to pay. I think, you know, the people that stay and fix the game and mod the game, they deserve something. I firmly believe that because they actually do care more than the actual fucking Bethesda.
Starfield of anger.
It feels like they don't care.
I feel as someone who's been a part of this community for half my lifetime is like how little it feels like they care. I'm sure internally things are on fire and they're like, oh my God, this is awful. But as a fan, I look at this and I go, everything since 76 has been nothing short of disastrous for you. Even Starfield's launch, for all the money it made, and even as someone who did like the game a lot, I can objectively look at the conversation that surrounded that game, and if I'm Bethesda, I still don't have a lot to feel great about. You need a win. Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition was the easiest opportunity at a win for you. Here's this thing that many of you know what it is.
I firmly believe that they should have never touched this game at all. I firmly believe that they never should have. Your best bet is to not touch an IP that you've already fucked with, especially a game that came out like a while ago. A while ago. You just came over and fucked them over. It's like Skyrim. Don't touch Skyrim. You're just going to make another anniversary edition. There's no such thing as an anniversary edition, by the way. All right? There's no such thing. It should never be a thing. Anniversary implies that what does anniversary imply? Anniversary just implies that you're going to buy this shit again because you're dumb enough. That's it. That's the only thing it is. Oh, here's the anniversary edition. You're a fan of Fallout, right? Buy this. That's it. Nothing more. Nothing less. That's it. A Game of the Year edition? That one makes sense because it has all the DLC and then you get the game. It's not for you because you already have everything when the game first came out. That's it. Kind of like the Royal Edition with KCD 2. Because with the Royal Edition, it's just a game along with all the DLCs. Do I need to buy the Royal Edition? No, because I already have everything. Done. So easy to understand. So easy to understand. That's it. And if I remember correctly, the Royal Edition to KCD 2 is actually a reduced price to the fucking let me see. To the fucking actual game. Let me see. Royal Edition. It's on sale right now. Yeah, it's on sale. The actual price is $80, but it's reduced price to $47.99. with all the DLCs and everything with it. Boom. Yep. Reduced price. It's not even a timed reduced price. It's there permanently. So that's what you need to do. When you do all this stuff, like you're trying to set up a fucking bank account with the Fallout 4 anniversary shit, it shouldn't be this difficult. It should not be.
We're going to make it better for you. Here's a lot of new content. It is that simple. Gamers are...
By the way, I think that Fallout Season 2 is going to drop in sales because of this. Like, I knew that Fallout 4, I knew that Fallout the series was good, but it was only good with certain characters. I wouldn't say the story is all that interesting. The next season is going to be a reduction. I'll put $50 down. I'll put $50 down for anybody that disagrees.
Are easy to please, and I don't mean that like we're smooth brain, but like new stuff usually makes us pretty happy. Not breaking the thing we already have. So that's why people are leaving the negative reviews, because Bethesda's made it worse. This gets into some of the new stuff that I was not aware of when I was making my review yesterday. One such thing is I talked about some of the free content that did come to Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition. You see, with the launch of the new creations, one of them we discussed was the Tale of the Beast Hunter, which was a heavily fan service driven mod officially made by Bethesda Game Studios. And it's there you can get this kind of Fallout New Vegas fanboy style drip where you can get like the NCR helmet.
I heard this one was free, and I'll admit it does look kind of good, but it's one skin in a sea of modded skins that look better than this. That's it.
The Lucky 38 jacket, you see a little Deathclaw pauldron. It's pretty nice. And I thought to myself, again, in the mess of everything happening here, I'm trying to keep a level head, like, okay, this could be cool, but we kind of know what Bethesda's going for here. All right, this wasn't on PlayStation. This wasn't available. This wasn't ready to go. I mean, again, we know who this is for, and I talked about this yesterday, but I'm going to...
It's for the new people. It's for the new people. But that's the funny thing is, because who brings in the new people? That's right, the fans, the old people, the people that have been around. So, when you're around that ecosystem, they'll eventually bump into the people that have already been in there. Oh, this looks cool and I like the series. Let me check this out. And then they'll see that mixed score and be like, what's going on? And they'll see the mixed score and then they'll see the negative reviews and be like, they fucked up everything. And they'll be like, oh, maybe I shouldn't get this. That's what I'm saying. You need to respect your old fans, the fans that have been there the whole time, because they're always going to nudge or be right around the new fan. You see what I'm saying? It's just unavoidable. You're always gonna meet those old, it's just unavoidable is all I'm saying.
Re-emphasize it, so apologies if I sound like a broken record. This is for the show fans that currently Xbox and Bethesda want to take every dollar from, as we'll get into with the prices in a moment here. But this is not about you or me, the people who love this franchise, kind of helped get it there in the first place. Shout out to all the OGs for Fallout 1 and 2 who got us to 3, because that's when I jumped in. Things like this, like, how does that fall through the cracks? Like, how is the DLC not ready to go on PlayStation?
And also, if it's for the new fans, why the fuck is it not on PlayStation 5? If it's for the new fans, why is it not on PlayStation 5? Oh, that's right, you're working with Xbox. Don't you find that's kind of fucking dumb? Don't you find that kind of stupid that you're not going to give it to PlayStation 5 fans? What, you think they're just all going to buy an Xbox for one skin? Are you fucking serious right now? Just give it to PlayStation 5 as well. You're trying to bring in those people that watch it on Amazon, correct? Bro, I need to be in marketing for video games. Bro, oh, okay, all right.
Why is that fan base getting overlooked in all of this? How is that a mistake that's made? I know I can hear it in my head. There are people who hear all these things, maybe even people who work at Bethesda, like, that's a little thing, it's overreacting. No, it's all these little things that add up for something that's supposed to be a big celebration of the franchise. I can't believe there was a point just a week or two ago, I went, I'm comfortably excited about Fallout between Burning Springs and Season 2. Now it's kind of become like, all right, I'm interested in Burning Springs, but the fact that, let's be real, okay? 76 has done a great job redeeming itself. I'll never take it away from the game. I'll also never be like that stay-at-home 76 fan. I'll dive into things like Burning Springs and then leave. That's just the type of player.
I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to disagree with him. 76 is literally for people that have begrudgingly stayed on 76. It's got some people, but it doesn't really have that much. As a matter of fact, we'll check right now. We'll do a Steam DB. And of course this is on Steam, but I think we deserve to see this. Because when this game came out, we were excited, but then it just whoop, siphoned out all the people that actually, didn't care for anything more that Fallout had. I'll check it right now. Fallout 76. The game's $40 right now. And there's literally 8,000 people playing this game. Okay. Very small for this game. I'm curious though, because this game came out with an all-out peak of 73,000 people, and I was one of them. 73,000 people played 76, and only 7,000 of them stayed, or 8,000 of them stayed. I'm curious to see what New Vegas is doing. I swear to you, if it's more than 76, I swear to you, bro, I swear, you got lucky. For Steam, it's only 5,606 or 5,000 people playing. All time, 51,000 people. It kind of makes sense. Right now, it's daily active users, top sellers 460. Wait a minute, I'm curious. Wishlist activity 862. Okay, I want to remember that. Daily activities 190, top seller 460. Okay, keep that in mind. Okay. Get out of my way. Okay. I want to see. Yeah, that's fair. The fact that they are so close, the fact that 76 is so close to New Vegas is kind of sad, because you're supposed to be the newer game, correct? You're supposed to have more people than them, correct? You're not getting a lot of people. It's always it should be like that, where the newer game brings in new people or people in general, but it's not that case anymore. It's just not. People still go back to New Vegas, and they still go back to Fallout 3.
I am. But 76 should not be the center of the great content that Fallout is doing in the gaming sphere.
It's all about one player. It
started as a single player franchise. It's known as that. It's most celebrated as that. It's best as that. Like, the idea that a live product might be the best running thing right now for Fallout in gaming, because Bethesda has now neutered Fallout 4 so much on PC that I almost have been radicalized enough where I might just cope install 76 to be like, you know what? I wanted to play Fallout. I wanted to play something new with Fallout. I kind of like, is this an elaborate play to get me in there? That's where my head goes. But like, the fact that this is where we're at now is insane to me. That this prominent single player franchise has its best running thing in TV and live service. Good for this, but you know, as a fan, not crazy about that. So again, DLC missing for PlayStation fans. Then people start to break down the prices and discuss those on Reddit. How about this one? An official creation that's been put up for $8, right? So it's 600 credits, but to get that, actually, you really have to spend like $10, but this is for a perk overhaul. These are the prices we're talking about here.
There's already a perk overhaul for that mod. So they're making you pay for something that's already a mod out there. Yeah, I think I'm done. I think I've heard enough. Yeah, let me give you this video. Maddie knows what's up. Are there things that I disagree with? Yes, but not today. Not today. But here's Maddie Plays' video. I'll send this to you right now. He does have a lot to say there. And yes, we already have those perks. We already do. I just find this... part of me is just like, of course. And that's kind of sad. When I'm just like, of course. Of course they're gonna fuck it up. That's sad. That part of me is sad. That I'm just like, of course Bethesda's gonna fuck it up. And that does not make me excited for anything new that they got. I heard that they're gonna do a Fallout 3 sort of remake. I don't want it. I really don't want it. Shit. Shit. Oh, they made their bed. They're gonna have to sleep in it. Okay. I think they'll fail guard scrolls. Maybe better not do it at all. That's what they did for Oblivion. What's it called? Oblivion Remastered. So yeah. They did the same fucking thing. All right. Oh, now we gotta talk about Square Enix. Yeah, you remember when they did a whole thing where they changed Tifa's outfit to not show her tits? We probably know that those individuals that actually did that are probably fired. They are probably fired, my dude. They're probably gone, long gone. We're gonna go ahead and do that here real quick. This is actually some good news. Finally, we got some good news. Okay. Let's go ahead and do it. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'll push it up to here. Okay, here we go. Last bit of news. Let's do it. Hey everybody, this is Mr. Hardcore Mode, where nothing is easy. Warriors and wenches, how y'all doing? And God bless. We have a bit of good news finally, okay? We do have some good news. Now, you and me, people that are on my channel, we know what we want on our video games. We want developers to have full reign of their art, especially when it comes to the Japanese people. The Japanese people have brought many things in many different genres over to the US or to the West that have broadened our horizon on creativity. Well, lately, communists and fucking woke activists have infiltrated Square Enix and have rode their backside in Square Enix, and now have actually all been laid off. Most of them in that part. So about 70% of them have all been destroyed. Probably more of them on the way. So here's the news that we got. Square Enix announces more layoffs as part of the US and Europe restructuring. Nearly all areas of Square Enix Western business affected by latest cuts. It's self-staff. Woo! We ain't gonna see that body type A and B anymore, bro. We ain't gonna see that shit any fucking more. This is good news. I'm gonna go ahead and put this right over here, and I'm gonna go lay this right here because we got something to talk about. So let me blow this up for you. Square Enix announced more layoffs as part of a US and Europe restructuring nearly all areas. By the way, I like VGC. VGC is not biased, from what I can tell. Nope. Yeah, they've been pretty unbiased. Okay. In a video call to staff outside of its home country of Japan, including those based in Europe and America, Square Enix President Kiryu said the company was implementing overseas structural reform. You're getting fired. To create a more lean and agile business board. You're getting off the boat. The Karen apocalypse is over. You're getting off the boat. Square Enix will be implementing a fundamental restructuring of the overseas publishing organization. Kiryu said details of the restructure will be shared at a later date. Staff were told, however, it confirmed roles would be cut and employees left be required to spend more time working in the office. Employees affected by the cuts would be informed on Thursday, staff on the video call were told. As is typical for company layoffs, no headcount figures were shared during the call, VGC was told. However, one person affected in Europe said that nearly 140 people were told they were at risk in the London office alone. Those people in London, obliterate them. Annihilate them. Full scale. Let's quarantine them, okay? Let's euthanize them, okay? Alright? Get them out of here. That includes staff across IT, marketing, definitely marketing, publishing, definitely publishing, sales, QA, business planning, and more. Square Enix Europe's entire collective external studios development and brand marketing, thank fucking God, and Japanese comm support teams have been told they're at risk. VGC understands. UK employment, get the fuck out of my face. Law means that affected employees are required to enter a period of consultation before any layoffs are confirmed. Square Enix hopes to make annual cost savings of over 3 billion yen. Ooh, they're gonna be saving a lot of fucking money, bruh. Oh, they're gonna be. Oh man, we got rid of all these Karens and we get money. What's that? What's that video that I keep on showing you guys? Hold on, we're doing it again. Where is it? There we go.
Poor, penniless, bankrupt. No more money? We've got to have money.
I love it. Play it again.
Poor, penniless, bankrupt. No more money? We've got to have money.
I love it. So we got to get rid of them. We have to get rid of them. They out of here. Get them out of here. So, you remember Final Fantasy XIV with the localizer that went crazy and said something in relation to Charlie Kirk's death? She said over here on a repost by Kate. Anyway, the choice America faces going forward is live in the Confederacy or do Reconstruction for real and purge those motherfuckers for all of public life. And there isn't really an in-between. That's funny coming from Kate, considering she doesn't even live in America. Well, she's going back to America now, unfortunately. I hope she goes to London. I think that's where she goes. So this lady, banished. She's gone. She's already been replaced, my dudes. Banished. Get out of here. I saw that pink hair the first time I saw her, and I was just like, is she gonna be a problem? Never mind. I'm gonna play the video game. So she gone. She is gone. She's a liberal terrorist commie Karen. She gone. Who else is gone? Let's see. Our boy over here, Chief Publishing Officer at Square Enix. Yesterday, I announced to my team at Square Enix that I had decided to resign from my role as Chief Publishing Officer effective on November 21st. It's funny that he does that before the layoffs happen. Like he's some grand person where he's just like, I have to leave, guys. You know how it is. And I'm like, nigga, we were just gonna kick you out anyway. It's like, you know what I mean? This has been a difficult decision as it means not that much. Japan's over there like, it wasn't that hard. That means that I must part with a very talented group of high-performing and passionate co-workers. Yeah, you're right. And the only way they can perform, have that high performance, is letting you go. You heard what they said. They need to be agile. You ain't making them agile right now, bruh. They had to make some restructuring. You know what I'm saying, motherfucker? And friends across the US and Europe, it has been my distinct honor to lead. I don't give a fuck what he just says. But he was Chief Publishing Officer of Americas, worked closely with Japan as a senior leader of Western publishing business. By the way, I don't like I don't like LinkedIn. Just letting you know. Interact directly with CEO and leadership team in Japan to illustrate needs to challenges in Western markets and to propose solutions. He is probably the reason that all these fucking games are failing. So somebody on Indeed said something very interesting, which was actually very smart. When AAA starts pushing agenda gamers don't want to see, they pay for it by not buying the game. Fire the long-term failing CEO and their staff that embrace woke ideology with a thumbs up. That person is still there. No, that person's working somewhere else and probably still has a job. And that boy that was in publishing that got fired, he said, "Oh, piss off." And guess what they did? That's what Japan did. Right there. Oh, piss off. That's the last words that you're going to hear from that nigga. That one guy said, you need to fire those people. And that's what they did. And he said, oh, piss off. And that was the last. Just like the Avatar opening. It's like, and they vanished. They vanished. Gone. Narrative designer from Square Enix, previously from Life is Strange. I kind of liked Life is Strange, but then it got too weird. Terminated part of the org called Limit Break Mentorship. By the way, this Limit Break Mentorship is just more woke bullshit. It is going away quickly. Lobbying agency for marginalized people in video game industry, intending to replace cis hetero white men. So, do you think this Limit Break Mentorship is gaining them any money in Square Enix? No. So they're gonna have to do just like with the USAID and ship that out right out the fucking door. This lady named Ryan. Oh, by the way, she's a white woman, but I get what you think you're just gonna talk about white men? They don't like. You're part of the circle, hun. You're all. I think it's kind of funny. Listen, when it comes to black people, I like black people. It's niggas that I can't understand. Okay, that's a whole different spectrum. Okay, I like my own people, but when you do this thing where you just generalize a whole like fucking race and sex, you gotta go. You got that she/her needs to go. She says something, unfortunately found out that I'm impacted by the latest Square Enix layoffs. Willist, I'm on my honeymoon. Fuck. Shit. So, I guess this is how it's gonna be. Your husband's gonna have to work while you stay in the kitchen. I call that a win-win. Gonna be honest, folks, I don't know what to do right now. Go to the kitchen. Make some babies. The husband will work. Don't tell me your husband's unemployed. I'm just gonna have to think about things for the foreseeable future. Square Enix was my dream company. Now I'm shattered. Well, bye. Bye. All gone. All gone. Get these losers out of here. What else do we got? We have the person responsible for A and B with the Dragon Quest remake. This bitch whore right here named Narali Moda. I don't give a fuck what her name is. She, her. Okay? If she's got a she, her next to her name, Get her out of here. All right, get her out of here. She was responsible. She's the lead strategic marketing and campaign planning for Square Enix Dragon Quest portfolio across Western territories, managed the creation and delivery of multi-channel marketing assets in collaboration with internal and external teams. Blah, blah, blah. She's just trying to play God. And then she fucked with Dragon Quest remake. We don't fuck with Dragon Quest. That's the most un-Japanese thing that you could do. That's a staple of pop culture in Japan. You're out of here. Yeah, you're out of here. So, all this shit that I just showed you right now, they're all gone. Kaput. Is there going to be more layoffs? They just saved $9 billion. Of course there's going to be more layoffs. The way Japan right now is with their whole immigration system, and they just got a new prime minister that wants to push out all the illegal immigrants and all the shit, and people in Japan want to save their culture and save their birth rate. They are, and the fact that visas are being declined because of, you know, censorship and shit. Right now, Japan is on high alert to make sure that they solidify their future, whether it be culture, whether it be livelihood, whether it be safety, or whether it be sense, or whether it be what's the word I'm looking for? Creations, or like, you know, basically culture. So this is what's going to happen, and I think this is a good thing. I think it's a really good thing. Tekla says, bitches stating that they're a she is a retarded shit. It is. Narat says, I notice all these people, all the same type of job. These are not jobs. They're just made up jobs so they can fleece money from Japan. Point blank, period. All those jobs that I labeled, besides the publishing director, which is an actual, you know, the publishing studio, you know, officer, that's an actual job. But the other people, they don't belong there. Welcome home. Put the fries in the bag. Get him out of here. That's what I got for you today, folks. That's what I got for you today, folks. Thank you so much for being here, everybody. That was a lot to talk about, but usually these things are around 2 hours anyway. I'm gonna go ahead and do this play test for this game and check it out and let you guys know how it is. I appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Thank you so much. We'll get there, okay? It's not, you know, progress before perfection, you know what I mean? But we'll get there. Thank you all so much for being here. I will have these videos up tomorrow, and I'll see you guys next time. Y'all take care. Love you. Appreciate the support, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.